Hello everyone, welcome back again. So in my previous video, I have shown you how you can create a Docker image, and this is continuation of previous video. Now we are going to use that image and create a Docker container. For that one, we need to write a playbook, and we should add that playbook to our Jenkins job so that it would be automated. Let's go and do that one. So these are the steps you need to follow to deploy a container. First, write a YAML playbook and add this YAML playbook to your Jenkins job. That's it. So let's go and create a YAML playbook. I'm going to my Ansible server. This is my Ansible server. Currently, I'm under /opt playbooks. Let's go and let me create a file. The file name, I'm going to use it as a create docker container.yml so that it would be more relevant. So to write your YAML playbook, it will start with 3 -s. Next thing, hosts. I'm going to give all. I will create a host file. Next, become true. Nothing but it is to become a what I can say root on the client systems. Next, tasks. What are the tasks you want to do? Just I want to create a Docker container. So minus name. This is description. Creating a Docker container. So to create a Docker container, you can execute a Docker command. So in Ansible, there is a module called shell. If you give the shell as a module, you can give your shell command as it is. What is our shell command to create a Docker container? It is docker run, nothing but create a Docker container, -d, nothing but a detached mode, and minus name. What is the name of your Docker container? Valaxy Docker or Valaxy demo. I'm giving the image name as a container name. Next, -p, nothing but port. So I want to expose this one on port number 8090, and internally it runs on 8080. And image, I want to pull the image from the Valaxy demo image. Okay, I want to pull Valaxy demo image. First, initially, what does it do? It will look for this Valaxy demo in the locally we don't have any images, so it will go to your docker hub and pull it. So this is going to execute on your Docker node. Let's go and check. So there is no images and there is no Docker containers also running. I will just check whether am I logged into my Docker hub or not. You can just go execute docker login command. It will show you whether you have logged into your Docker hub or not. If it is successful, nothing but you have logged into your Docker hub. So I have logged into my Docker hub. So it will pull this image from your Docker hub and create an image. So saved. Let's check for our file. So big host file, hosts, nothing but all the servers become true and creating a container. Now I'm going to create a host file, vi hosts, and our node IP address, I will keep it if config -a. So this is the private IP. I will put it my private IP because it is constant. Don't keep public IP. If you stop and start your server, you are going to lose public IP and your playbook get fails. So I have added. So the command would be something like this. You need to provide Ansible playbook -i, nothing but inventory file. What is your inventory file? I will give the full path /opt playbooks. Next thing is your inventory file. It is hosts and playbook name create Docker container, right? So this is the command you need to execute. I don't want to execute this manually. We should execute through the Jenkins job. Let's go and add this one to our Jenkins job. Going back to our Jenkins console under your project 4, configure. So scroll down. Either you can add here or else let me create a new task. Under this, I will add this job. So in this job, it is going to run Ansible playbook. Before running, you should go to inside/o and execute it. So build now. We'll see. It should create a container. Once the container is created, I could able to access it from the browser. So this file is having this information. Hello, welcome to Valaxy Technologies and some information. Let's wait until it get created. So it will push the latest image onto your Docker Hub. Anyway, there is no change in the code. It is pushing. Once it is pushed, it is going to execute the playbook. It is gathering facts and creating a container. Let's see. So earlier we have executed the Docker images. Nothing is there still. Unstable, there is a problem. Valaxy demo latest. So let's execute this job manually and we'll see what could be the problem. So docker run -d and non-zero return code, unable to find the image. Okay, there is no image locally, but it should go and connect. Okay, this server also should connect, right? Let me execute it. It should run. Let's execute manually. We'll try to understand the problem. I think we should give the Valaxy because it should go and get it from the. So VI, I'm adding the our registry name. Otherwise, it could be difficult. Fine. So let's execute again because we are saying that it should go and get it from here. Where is our Valaxy registry? I will just refresh. It is previous video sessions. So 2 minutes ago, again, we are going to get the new one because we just executed. I hope this time it will run as expected. Right, so writing the playbook is quite easy. You just need to make it as a practice. That's it. I'm going to modify our playbook again because we want to remove it uh, whenever what I can say creating a new container. Okay, it's creating a container. We'll see this time what will happen. I hope it will pass through this step now. So Docker images, yes, it pulled the latest image and Docker ps-a. Okay, it's created a container. Let's go and connect to this container. Taking the IP address of our host system and give 8090. So it should give the default, yep, Tomcat base, and it's running under web app. So we should see the whatever content we have, right? It's working as expected. Let's go and do a little bit additional changes. So I will go to my job. I want to configure it to poll SEM, nothing but whenever there is some changes. Okay, it is a cron job entry, 5 stars, nothing but every minute. Let's go and check whether there is any changes in your code, then execute it. So next thing is it is going to execute at what I can say 346, nothing but now 345, something like that. Right, so let's go and change our code. I'm changing it from the browser itself, but not advised. Okay, I'm just doing some promotions. That is, please subscribe to Valaxy channel. Okay, thanks for following us. Okay, I just added 2 entries. I will give promotions comment I have done. So let's go and see. This job should automatically run because we have set up a cron job entry. It will take a minute because of course we have given 5 stars. So we'll wait for a while. I don't stop the video. Okay. So, but here the problem is we are going to get the latest image anyway. So if you see here, you are going to get the latest image every time. But assume that if you want to go back to your previous version, there is no option over here. Latest image is always there and it will pull the latest image and create a container. What happens if your latest image is not working? That is where we need to enable versioning for our Docker images. This can be possible through modifying our job little bit. I am going to show you that in the next video. Let's see whether it's, yeah, it is running now. So once it is run, we are going to get the new image. New image is going to get pushed into the GitHub and also create a container with the new image and it will be available in the browser. Okay, yeah, I'm explaining about the versioning. So my next video is about that one. So deploy with version control containers, nothing but we are going to modify our job little bit so that it will also push the images in the version level. This is where our Nexus come into the picture. We can use Nexus, but instead of Nexus, I'm going to use the Docker Hub itself. So let me refresh it. I should able to see the new code. Not completed. Why it is okay? I understood the problem because this container is already running, so it won't work. Now what I will do, I will modify my playbook little bit. Okay, refresh. So I'm going to restart my containers. I will modify my Ansible playbook little bit because my previous container is still running it so that it cannot able to create a new image. So go to su-ans admin. cd/opt playbooks because we want to modify our playbook in such a way that remove the previous containers if you have something. Oh, so what I will do, I will just name our container name. We have hard coded, so remove container. So to remove a container, again I'm using the shell module, that is docker rm minus f. Forcefully I'm removing Valaxy demo container. Next thing is remove the image as well, right? Instead of first removing it directly, what I will do, stop the container. Stop the container. Oops. So I'm writing this playbook because I'm just trying to show you how simple it could be if you make it as a habit. So Docker stop Valaxy demo. This is our Docker container, and the next thing is we are removing the container, and the next thing is we are removing the image also. Remove image, because if you have previous image locally, it is going to use the same image again and again. Docker image rm minus f valaxy Valaxy underscore demo. This is the image available. Let's go and see. Su minus, just if I run Docker images, it won't run because the user must be in the ANS admin. That is also one troubleshooting part. I have logged in as ANS admin now. Docker images. Sorry. Docker images. We have this Docker image. Okay. I hope let me copy and paste. That could be easy. So let me see. Everything is fine. Save it. And let's execute. Now you need to execute it manually because you haven't done any change to your GitHub code. You did it in the locally, so it won't trigger manual. What I can say through the job, you need to do it manually, right? So that is how you can change your Ansible playbook, or you can write a Ansible playbook very simply. Here I have used only one module, that is shell module. You have the command module, what I can say, user, like that. So many modules are there. You can use the appropriate module to write your Ansible playbook. Anyway, I'm going to make another video how you can write your first Ansible playbook and some of the references which can useful for your interview. Oops. Again, it failed. Error response for the demo. No such container. Oh, spelling mistake in the Docker container. So there is a typo. Valaxy. So I have corrected all my mistakes in the playbook and rerunning this job. This time, hopefully, it is going to create a new container. Once a new container is created, we could see our latest updates. Fine. So I hope it is running fine. Okay, success. And let's refresh our job. Sorry, from the browser. Yes, we could see the changes. Right? From now onwards, if I change something, I need not to change anything. It will run automatically. So let's do that one more modification. This is our project, right? Okay, again one more promotion message. We accept donations. I just saved it. It should identify the new change and get executed the job number 10 this time. So it is triggered right now. This time nothing to change. It automatically removes the old container and create a new container. Okay. So first time it could be little slow. Why? Because it should pull all the uh, images you require to create your custom Docker image. Once it is created, it could be quite faster. Okay, it's creating a new container. Once it is done, I will just refresh. I should able to see my latest. It is not running because it's removed the container. It is going to create a new container. Okay, till that time the application will be down. To overcome this one, we can use the cluster, nothing but that is where the Kubernetes comes into the picture. Okay, I think I'm done with this video, and in next video what I will show you is I'm going to show you how you can enable the version control on your containers. So see you in the next video.